So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today I'm going to share with you guys my current nighttime skincare routine. And I'm going to share with you guys all the products that I love to incorporate weekly. I've been doing skin cycling for the past couple months. If you don't know what it is, definitely look it up, especially on TikTok. There's tons of videos on it, but it has been a total game changer. So all the products that I'm going to show you guys, I don't necessarily use them all at once every single night. I rotate them out throughout the week and they're so good. I have combination skin. Also, I want to mention I am not a professional or an esthetician. Keep in mind, everybody's skin is different and different products work differently on everybody. So definitely do your own research and see a professional if needed as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you grab a snack, get cozy, or grab your skincare and your goodies and let's get ready together and have some girl time. So first I wanted to mention two things that are non-negotiable in my skincare routine. First are my skincare sleeves. I have talked about these in so many videos, and if you have not tried them, you absolutely need to. And this is also your chance to support a small business. What I love about these is that you don't have to worry about the water running down your arms, which is one of the most annoying things about doing skincare. So I love to put these on also because they're like little towels. And something else that I love whenever I'm taking off my makeup are my little makeup erasers. Mine are of course all stained because I use them up all the time, but I have so many of these. I have like little mini ones. I also have bigger ones. I've got these in a pack at TJ Maxx, but you can get these anywhere and they are the best, especially if you don't want to use makeup wipes when removing your makeup. These are much more gentle and you can just throw them in the wash every week, which is nice. So the first thing I always do is remove my lashes. And then I always remove my lip product because whenever I'm using my oil cleanser or my makeup remover, I don't like to rub my lip product all over my face. So I'm just going to use a little makeup eraser and just wipe it off. Let's talk makeup removers. So I am such a big fan of this Peach and Lily oil cleanser. This is really great just because it's so gentle, but it removes everything. And if you've never used an oil cleanser, I highly recommend. This one is great, fragrance free. Something else that I really enjoy too are cleansing balms. This is one of the ones that I'm currently using. It's the Burst Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It's really good. Also, it does a nice job at just removing all of your products. And you don't have to use a ton of wipes whenever you're using things like this to remove your makeup. It's so much easier, more gentle. It just literally melts all of your products away. Elf has a really good cleansing balm. Good Molecules has a good one. There's so many great ones nowadays, but I have really been enjoying this one. So honestly, it just depends on my mood. I alternate between a cleansing balm and a cleansing oil. I feel like cleansing balms are definitely much more travel friendly, but you cannot go wrong also with a good cleansing oil. So which one do I want to use today? Let's use a cleansing balm. Pretty much just go in, rub this in between my fingers to get it nice and oily. And then I just start rubbing this everywhere and it just melts all of your products away. I also will hit my eyes as well. And when I get to my eyes, I like to kind of rub downwards to remove mascara, lash glue. And I'm very gentle around this area. Now this is the time where I'm going to go to the bathroom and rinse this away with water. I'll be right back. So of course there's still going to be makeup on because I didn't use any cleanser or anything. So I'll usually use a bunch of my makeup erasers. I typically do this in the shower, but on days like today where I already worked out and I showered earlier, I'm just removing makeup tonight and doing skincare. So I will just use my makeup eraser so I don't use my towel because I still have makeup on, just to remove any excess product before I follow in with cleanser. My lash was like not sticking today. That's why there's so much lash glue on this eye. The cleansing balm makes such a difference and it definitely helps with removing the majority of your makeup, but there's still makeup left over. So that's why I like to use makeup erasers whenever I'm not doing this in the shower so that I don't get makeup on my clean towel that I'm going to use at the end. So now this is the time where I will cleanse my skin, and I love the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. This has been my favorite for a few years at this point. I've repurchased it so many times, but honestly, you don't need an expensive cleanser. Just find something that works for you and your skin because at the end of the day, you're gonna rinse this away anyway, so you really don't need to splurge. I just really enjoy this one. I love the way it makes my skin feel, and it's kind of one of those things for me, like if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know, this has been working for me and I love it. And this is what it looks like. I love the packaging. It comes in a nice glass container, so it's really good. I love to use this every single night, regardless if I have makeup on or not. I always do my nighttime skincare routine, and I love to use my Anissa Beauty cleansing brush. This is really great because it's nice and soft, but it still is a little bit, of course, more of an upgrade than just using your fingers. I know everybody has different opinions on cleansing brushes. They're not, I guess, totally necessary from what I've seen, but I enjoy incorporating it in my routine. I just really like it. And I also really like this brush too because there's actually some little silicone bristles in there. So the combination of this with just a regular bristles is so great. And I also really like this for my eye area. Whenever I have any excess eye makeup or leftover lash glue, this does a really nice job at just cleansing it away. The brush is gentle enough where you can rub it all around your eye area. So I really enjoy this brush. It's a nice cleansing brush. I just put a little bit of water and cleanser on my face, but just to show you guys, you can put the cleanser directly on the brush, and then I pretty much just take the brush and just rub it all around my face. Especially on days like today where I'm not doing this in the shower, I love to use this brush right around my hairline and even on my ears. I know I have my jewelry on today because I feel naked without it, honestly. I will rub this literally everywhere in all those little nooks and crannies to remove any excess makeup that sometimes when you're rinsing your face you might forget about. This is also great for your jawline, the neck. It's just a nice little addition, you know? And this is why you absolutely need to cleanse your face after you use a makeup remover, because it's just not enough just using that. There's no makeup left behind. The face is nice and clean. And now we're ready for the rest of the skincare. This is the time for me where I will go in with a glowy hydrating spray, and I've been loving the combo of both of these. I talked about these in my morning skincare routine that I showed on my vlog channel, by the way, but start off with the Heritage Rose Water Spray. I love how hydrating this is. It's just honestly super refreshing. I spray this whenever I get out of the shower, pretty much everywhere, all over my chest, my face, and I literally drench my skin in this. The mister could be better, but I still love the product regardless. And once I let that kind of absorb into my skin for a little, I will take my Dalba First Spray Serum. This is more dewy. It's also hydrating, but it definitely adds more of a dewy glow to the skin. I like to shake it up, and you can get this on Amazon, by the way. I know I've been raving about this, but you guys know how it is. When I love a product, I can't stop talking about it or using it. So let me put on a little lip balm right now because my lips are so dry. I'm just going to use the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I prefer this at night because it is a little bit thicker. I love the applicator on this lip balm. It has this little curve to it. It fits your lips so nicely. I love it. Now that we are dewy hydrated a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my eye cream. This is the Calm and Renew Eye Balm from Honest Beauty. I cannot stop using this. I use this every morning and night, and I just love how hydrating it is because it is a balm, so it's a little bit thicker, but it actually is perfect under makeup as well. So you can see I have gone through yet again another one of these. I've been using this for months at this point, and I really love it. If you guys have any other recommendations for a good eye cream, let me know because I cannot stop using this. I also love to use this with my Anissa Beauty eye treatment brush. I really have been enjoying applying eye creams with this brush. So this eye treatment brush is great because this under eye area is so delicate. So it's nice to be able to have a brush that is so soft that picks up a good amount of product because these bristles are just fantastic. I just like to put it on just like this with the bottom of the brush, and then I will take the product. Sometimes I will honestly just dig the brush into the product as well. I just rub it right under my eyes. It just applies such a good amount of moisture to the under eyes. And I also love this because the moisture actually does last a few hours. It's not like one of those eye creams that kind of just absorbs instantly and gives you a little bit of hydration. This is actually really nice and long lasting. So this is pretty much like the base nighttime routine that I do every single night. The rest of the products that I'm going to show you guys are things that I cycle out throughout the week. Last night I actually exfoliated, so I'll talk about my favorite exfoliators in just a minute. So that means tonight is a serum night. So I'm going to apply niacinamide, and I have 3 favorites here that I really enjoy. I think they're all great, to be honest. It just depends what you like, what you want to spend, what brand you like. I love the Paula's Choice Niacinamide 20% treatment. This is amazing. Niacinamide has so many great benefits. Personally, I really like it whenever my pores just look clogged when I'm breaking out, but it's also really good, I've heard, for hyperpigmentation, or also if you're really oily, this can help to lessen that a little bit. For a more affordable option, love the ordinary niacinamide. This is also great, and I believe this is under $10. And the Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum, you cannot go wrong with this. I am obsessed with this. That's why I have the big bottle. It also comes in a smaller one. It's like $6, but the big one is 12, and it's so worth it if you use this very religiously in your routine. So this is what I'm going to use today. And this I do like to apply sometimes with a brush, but with my fingers too, because I don't find this to actually sink under my nails too much. But it's so nice. And in between each product, I usually like to let it sit for about at least 30 seconds or so, just until I feel like the product is actually absorbed into my skin. I also will put products onto my neck, If you guys have any favorite neck creams, let me know. I've been testing out a couple different ones. Niacinamide is really just my favorite thing, honestly, to incorporate in my skincare routine. So yesterday I exfoliated, and two of my favorites, well, this one is the one that I've been using for quite some time. The other one is a little bit newer, but I really like it. So first one is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I used to use this every single day, and I personally don't think you need to. I think you can pretty much use it as needed. This for me helps so much whenever I have just very congested skin and lots of texture. I get the majority of my texture around my chin and around my nose in this area. So once upon a time I used to put this on a cotton pad, but then I realized that you can just put this directly onto your hands and then just press it in wherever needed, and it goes such a long way. A little bit. It's a really lightweight liquid. It absorbs quickly, but I feel like it's a really nice consistency to the point where you can just put it directly on your hands and you're gonna get that nice effect on the skin. It's also become just a staple must-have. I've tried a couple other kind of alternatives and dupes to this, but I like the original the most, to be honest. I also really love this Dermalogica microfoliant. So this, on the other hand, is a little bit different. This pretty much comes out like a powder, just like this, and then you can add some water. Once you add the right amount of water to it, it turns into this almost like gritty texture, and you just pretty much rub this all over your face, and it gives you a nice gentle exfoliation, but it actually gets a job done. I notice my skin, I can feel it immediately after I rinse this off, and you only have to massage it onto your skin for like a minute or so, not very long at all, even less than that if you want, to be honest. But just rub it in there, rinse it away with water, and proceed with your regular skincare, maybe a moisturizer or something after. That's what I like to do. And after I use those exfoliants, I will follow up with moisturizer. So today I did my niacinamide. So let me just show you guys the moisturizer that I use, and then I'll talk about some other products that I really love to incorporate on my other skin days. So the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream is still one of my all-time favorite moisturizers that I've ever used. This is just honestly like a drink of water for your face, not even kidding. It is so creamy, rich, hydrating, and this I also like to apply with a brush because it just really sinks into my skin. And sometimes I just, like I said, don't like to use my fingers for everything, especially when I have my nails. It's just so annoying. My nails aren't as long right now, but still stuff gets trapped under them. But what I like about this moisturizer is that it's so hydrating, but it doesn't weigh your skin down, but it gives so much moisture. It honestly just goes on super creamy, but I love the fact that you could use this also under makeup because it won't pill. And I feel like this is even just in general a really good base moisturizer if you're using other skincare or anything over top. It is fabulous. Also, did I mention it's fragrance free? Because it is, and I love that about it. Also, you guys saw how creamy the product is and how it just melted into the skin with the brush. I didn't even show you guys what brush I was using, but it's actually the neck treatment brush, but you could use this obviously everywhere, wherever you want. This would even work for makeup too. And these skincare brushes, they're just really soft, but this moisturizer absorbs into the skin so quickly. Even if you're using a lot of product, like just with your fingers, it's instant absorption, but also instant hydration. You see how rich that is? I could apply this all day. It feels so good. I'm just putting more moisturizer on my neck, by the way, with just whatever is left over on the brush, because we do not let any product go to waste over here, especially skincare. So when I'm not exfoliating and when I'm not using my serums, I like to use either a hydrating serum and also retinol. For retinol, I recently just used up this gentle retinol cream. This is like my second one from Good Molecules, and I do really like it. It's very gentle, so I feel like this would be good for a beginner getting into retinol. Another one that I was using recently is the Youth Boosting Advanced Night Retinoid Serum from e.l.f. Also really like this. I haven't noticed any issues with this. It's really gentle. I like the way my skin feels whenever I use this one too. And another one that has been in rotation is the Retinol Niacinamide Youth Serum from Youth to the People. Also really nice. It's like a good hydrating serum too with the niacinamide in there. I do like it. Kind of alternate, and I've just been trying these out, but if you guys have any other retinoid favorites, let me know. And last but not least, in my skin cycling, I always like to incorporate a day where I give my skin lots of extra hydration, and I love hyaluronic acid. So I have two here that I really enjoy. Keep in mind with hyaluronic acid, you have to apply it with your skin being damp. So this is the time where I would spray my rose water, my Dalba spray, and then afterwards go in with the serums. And it just absorbs so nicely into the skin, gives a ton of moisture. I really love the triple peptide cactus oasis serum from Youth to the People. This is truly one of the best hydrating serums. There's also hyaluronic acid in it, so my skin just eats it up. It is amazing. I know Youth to the People is expensive, by the way, but their products are good. I've been using this for quite some time, and I still have a lot of product left. I feel like you just need like 1 or 2 pumps and it goes a long way, and your skin is just going to get that deeper hydration that it might be missing throughout the week. I also love the Good Molecules hyaluronic acid serum. This is top tier. I think this is like $6, and honestly also extremely hydrating. So this is just straight up hyaluronic acid. I think if you have dry skin and you're not incorporating hyaluronic acid in your skincare, definitely look into it because it could be really helpful. For me, whenever I have very dry flaky skin, typically if I spend too much time in the sun, I will drown my skin in hyaluronic acid and it brings my skin back to life. And I think that is officially everything for my skincare. So I keep those products all in rotation. I am constantly testing out new skincare, but I always keep kind of like a day for exfoliating, a day for retinoid, a day for serums, you know, like regardless of what products I'm using, I always keep kind of like my days in the cycle, and it helps so much. Honestly, used to not enjoy doing skincare. I would kind of do it just to do it. But for the past couple months, I have been really enjoying doing it. I find it to be very therapeutic, and I love going to bed with fresh skin. Now, by the way, I don't like to do this right before I'm about to go to bed. I recommend doing your skincare if you can, at least an hour or so before you're actually going to bed, just so that your skincare is actually doing what it's supposed to, absorbing into your skin for a little bit, and you're not just going directly and sleeping on your pillow and then all of your products are just going to be everywhere. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any must-have favorites, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all, and I cannot wait to see you very soon in my next video. Bye.